Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I'm here to do a reading for Cancer for May 2022. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this time. So this is for the Zodiac sign Cancer for May 2022. This is right after the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus. And I'm going to do something a little different this time. Sorry, I had to get a drink there. Okay, I'm going to be using the Quantum Oracle deck. And this deck has like 7 different suits. And each suit has a variety of cards. And the suit of cycle tells what cycle that you're currently in this energy. So I'm going to pull one from each of the suits to build the reading, and then we'll talk about them, and then I'll pull some other oracle cards and some tarot to give us more clarity so we know what to expect for the month of May. So this is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and this is not Taurus. This is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May, right after the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus. Status quo. So that's the cycle energy. The second suit is consciousness, and this is consciousness levels that you're at, or what you're consciously aware of, or what you are experiencing consciously during this month. A consciousness of lack. It's a 5 card. So we have a 2 card, which could be choices of the status quo. And we have a 5 card of consciousness. Now the third suit is energy. So I'm going to kind of shuffle. Oops. So what energies are surrounding you, or what energies are you manifesting and exuding, and what are they attracting? Remember, energy like attracts like. So let's see what energies you're giving off, or what energies are surrounding you that are affecting your manifestation. Fear. Could be from that consciousness of lack. Then intention. What intention are you setting, or what are you manifesting? Feels like right now that you're afraid you might lose something, so you're in this fear of losing, so you're trying to maintain the status quo. So the intentions, back and forth. Another 5 card, almost like the 2 of Pentacles, struggling and juggling. So we have 5, 5, 5. Fear of consciousness of lack, fear, and back and forth. And then we have the status quo. So it almost feels like you're staying in the status quo because it's a safe place. Now let's talk about some events that might happen during the month of May for Cancer. These are the events that might pop up. Deception. That came out on the May 1st reading as well. And then this one is people. People who may come in. That was a number 7 card, events. So there might be some, they're probably not the happiest reading there for you, Cancer. I'm sorry. But my job is to bring the messages, not to sugarcoat it. Family. It's another 2 card. Maybe a birth. And then the last suit is spirit. And these are spirit entities that will be there to support you or are surrounding you during the month of May, Cancer. So entities you can call upon for some assistance. Intuition and manifestation. A 3 card. So you'll be relying heavily on your intuition. All right, so right now the energy that I'm getting from this reading is that you've got some fear about making some sort of change. Because with all these 5s here, there's some change. And you're afraid that if you make this change, and you're going back and forth, because if you make this change, you may end up losing something. So that you're in this cycle of just maintaining the status quo, because you can't decide. This is a 2, and this is kind of like back and forth energy, not knowing which decision to make. And then, maybe because you're in this energy of fear, you're attracting this deception. So be aware of that. If you're in this fear-based energy, there's a possibility you're attracting some people who are coming in to intentionally deceive you. Kind of 7 of Swords energy. So use your intuition. There may be an addition to your family, and maybe that's where you're a little bit concerned, because it may be that let's say you have 3 children now and there's another one on the way, and you're a little concerned. You know, or is that going to kind of make it really difficult? But it also could mean that family members are coming in to provide you some support as you're going through this. It feels like if you decide to make this decision and uproot the status quo, that you're afraid you may lose something. It could be something that's painful to you. But there is definitely change in the wind. Let's take the Energy Oracle. This is the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Taylor. Sandra Ann Taylor. So this is the Energy Oracle. Okay, what does Cancer need to know for their highest and greatest good for May 2022, please, Spirit? How to help them understand this reading. Door to Romance, 33 card. Maybe you're making the decision about maybe getting married or being in a long-term relationship, and something just doesn't feel quite right. Maybe you feel like you're giving up some freedom, or maybe you have to give up your home in order to move. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay. Let's pull one more. Maybe you feel this person is deceiving you. Maybe that you don't trust them because you're afraid. So you're going back and forth about this relationship, because maybe you're just happy. You feel safe in your status quo life. Maybe getting involved with this romantic person is going to make you feel fearful or imbalanced. That's not a healed perspective. There we go. Cornucopia, an 11 card. So we have 11 and 33. This is like 4 of Swords card. And it feels like what you need to do is connect with your higher self, your intuition, and get into a quiet meditative state in order to seek answers from within about this situation that you're in. I'm going to briefly read what cornucopia is. I think the rest are pretty self-explanatory. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. So here you have romantic love, but here's where the fear is holding you back from experiencing this. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant way. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. So this might be something that you're definitely I'm hearing so many different messages. You need to shift out of this fear-based thinking. And this is where this rest and rejuvenation, this is coming from an unhealed energy, this fear and this consciousness of lack. So you're going to maintain the status quo, which means you reject some love proposal from somebody because they're making a sincere offer, but you're afraid that they're maybe deceiving you. And this person may be somebody you want to start a family, that wants to start a family with you, but you're afraid. You need to get into your healed energy because you're attracting more fear-based thinking. This is the Soul's Journey Oracle. Show you the book. Balance. Yeah, definite balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment and acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So this is, you need to be in the energy of just accepting, trusting and allowing and accepting things you cannot change, but also be in a state of this grace and balance. In balance. Get in balance. And then you'll feel less of this energy that's really kind of deceptive to you. Because maybe it's through the lens of fear that you're seeing this and it's deceiving you. They said bottom of the deck, health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay, let's pull some tarot and get some specific stuff. Who do I want? I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot by Sarah Marchetti. Actually, they said nope. Feel right, I'm going to use the Tarot of the Divine. So what do Cancer needs to know? What do my Cancer viewers need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2022. I'm going to pull on the overall energy of the reading. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you've definitely been in this Queen of Swords energy, which is not bad, but we need to think about being aligned with our heart chakra. And what I kind of heard was that with this 11 card and this 33 card, it feels like maybe some twin flame energy, and that's what's triggering this fear and this lack. And it just kind of like, you know, it's so intense. And twin flame energies do bring out your shadow self. So you get into that Queen of Swords energy, almost in a defensive posture. If you look at her, you know, it's like, you know, I'm gonna kind of protect my emotions, and I'm going to make rational decisions instead of heart chakra decisions. I'm going to cut out what doesn't feel good to me. But remember, part of this is through the lens of your fear, and that's deceiving you. This situation may be something you need to look at from the lens of your heart chakra. Use your intuition. There's the Knight of Cups. Feels like somebody's trying to give you an emotional message, but you're not believing it. It's like a really strong, powerful message, but you're seeing it through the lens of fear. It's like they're asking for, you know, hey, I want to start a family. And you're like, I don't know if I'm, you know, I don't know if I want to get into that. There's the Ten of Swords, yeah. You feel like if you were to say yes, it feels like it happens very suddenly. And you feel like if you say yes, you're going to be in over your head. And you're not comfortable with that. You're questioning your judgment. It feels like your soul is telling you what to do, and you're questioning, you're hesitating because it doesn't make sense to you rationally. It's like, I can't take a leap of faith. So Cancer, that's what it feels like, is that you're saying, I can't take a leap of faith. I have to have more to go on, because I don't want to take this leap of faith and end up losing. So here we have the Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups. And what that says is it's time to take action based upon your soul connection, as opposed to your rational behavior. There's the High Priestess with this intuition and manifestation. Yeah. You need to be in the energy of, you know what is for your highest and greatest good. And it doesn't have to be something that you have to fear. And the Three of Swords comes out in the challenge position. That's the fear. You're afraid of getting hurt. If you open yourself up to this person, this opportunity, you're afraid of getting hurt. That's not balanced energy. You can protect yourself by just trusting your intuition, but you need to reconnect and take some time to meditate and get into a balanced position with your energy. Because your energy is low vibration fear. Okay, so here we have the Four of Wands and the Hanged Man. Definitely not able to see this from a stability point of view for possibly the twin flame energy. You're seeing this basically from the Queen of Swords. Like, you know, does this make rational sense to me? Is this a good decision based upon your rational? Because you're basing that rationality in fear. What if? Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. This is the opportunity to take, to make a decision. To don't go back and forth. You know, do what intuitively feels right for you. Don't base the decision in fear. Don't base the decision in, you know, the consequence of lack. Base it from what you know to be aligned with your soul's truth. Okay, this is the universe has your back. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about how I see the world. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. So listen to your guidance. There's that dragonfly. I've seen that dragonfly in a lot of readings recently. What else? Universe. Oh my. Okay, got quite a few. My vibes speak louder than my words. That's that energy you're projecting. So you want to attract energy that is positive and uplifting, but you can't do that from projecting fear. Energy flows where my intention goes. So your fear energy is in this back and forth. And I honor how I want to feel. And you don't want to feel afraid or that you're going to encounter lack or lack consciousness. You want to feel balanced and accepting. To receive this abundance of blessings that are coming in, you've got to open yourself up. But you're very closed off. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Namaste.